my wingman, my kitten cat. She is the show, really. I mean, I it's my show, but you get no more reverb, hopefully, because I'm only going to show you on this screen up here what it is I want you to see. Right now, it's the Cheers with Spears YouTube page. And the good news is, people, I have made it so that anybody can see all of my videos. I had them hidden. I don't know why. I guess I was looking for a job. And now that you have to take the vaccine to get a job, I've decided I'm not going to be hiding so much no more because I'll be the last person on earth to get this vaccine. I'm not going to do it. And I'm not trying to convince you one way or the other. I don't care. It's up to you guys what you want to do, but I'm not going to do it. They're up to something. I'm telling you, I don't trust them. I have my own reasons. I can tell you what they are. You don't have to listen to me, but I'm not doing it. First of all, it ain't nobody's business whether I do it, get the vaccine or not. Why should it matter? The only thing that is gonna change is whether or not I have symptoms, the severity of my symptoms. So if that's the case, what difference would it make to anybody? So just that there makes no sense to me. I need a reason. Yeah. So if the reason is the government's so worried about my symptoms, that ain't enough. That don't make no sense. It's like I got to take my vitamins in order for yours to work, and vice versa. That I'm not buying it. Not falling for that. So my kitten, she's in my corner. She's the only person here to tell me I'm wrong. She's so far hasn't disagreed with me yet. So I've got her buy-in. She got my back. She's not going to be you know changing her mind as far as I can tell. She's really actually the person I trust the most on planet Earth. So it is what it is. I am just adjusting some things here, just seeing if everything is adjustable, and checking out my new Twitch session, John, and seeing what you see. I'm saving things and manipulating the scenery as I go, just to check and see what you guys are seeing. I know there's a delay, so I'm checking everything out. Now, what I did for you guys is all this is for you. It's not well. It's sort of for me too. I'm leaving a record of to posterity, so everybody going forward can know who Scott Spears the first was. Now, I'm just gonna check my audio real quick. Let me see if I'm playing back here. I'm gonna turn this video. This audio. That mic check was good. So I'm gonna play this. This is quarantine day 306, the front page of the Cheers with Spears YouTube page. We're gonna play it all. Let's you guys see what you guys hear.
Quarantine day 306.
Now
We're here.
I'm just gonna mute this real quick and see if you guys can hear me on this.
We're blessing
Sean.
it up, as usual. We're blessing it up. We're looking for a beautiful woman on planet Earth, so we figure we start here in the mecca of freedom and independence and liberty on planet Earth. My wingman and I, we've been blessed in the city for now 62 days, something like that. Now,
All right, that's good.
Like y'all know, that I'm Scott Spears the first, the owner of the internet, pretty much the baddest man on planet Earth. I'm posted here on the porch, 30th Street, with my wingman. And I've got the bait and capture vehicle right there. That's the 92 coupe with the fresh paint. Now, we're looking for the most beautiful woman on planet Earth. This is a shout out. Now, it's quarantine day 306. The pussy has been on lockdown now for 306 days and counting. We don't know if this is mid-pandemic or the end of the pandemic. I have, as you know, you might be aware, that I've sent the virus into the future using a calendar. I changed my calendar date to 2025, where the virus will be rendered impotent due to herd immunity. I'm Scott Spears the first. I'm keeping you abreast abreast of all the changes, of the variations, of the mutations for the virus. The Chinese coronavirus, it must be from an extraterrestrial origin. The virus has an intelligence that we are not fully aware of its capabilities yet. We know that the virus can count to 10. We know that the virus has been able to differentiate between 10 and 8. We don't know if it's a process of subtraction or whether it's trying to get to 10 and it runs out of steam and it gets to 8. Also, if the virus continues to go down to 6, I would start to think this is a doomsday clock. This could be a countdown of some sort. The virus, if it gets to 6, it could then go to 4. And if it goes down to 2, then I'm going to have to go ahead and assume that this is some kind of a doomsday clock. Now, the virus has been able to be thwarted by removing my battery from my clock. I removed the battery at 9:45 if I want to stay up late, because we know that the virus can tell time. Now, I'm under the suspicion that the virus is reading the clock. So using a calendar off of my wall, I sent the virus into the future to 2025. I'm going to be the savior of planet Earth. Scott Spears the first. Now, I've never lost to anything in my life. I'm never taken second place in anything I've ever done. And if this is a competition between me and a one-celled organism that doesn't have a brain, you know I'm going to fuck it up. Okay? So, check me out. CheersWithSpears.com. I'm Scott Spears, the first. Over and out.
Now check me out. This is me on the porch in Philadelphia. 30th Street porch is right outside the train station. That's where I'm at Ace Dot. And he's a bar spitting son of a bitch. Okay, now I don't have two screens, so I'm just gonna make do with what I got. A lot of my stuff was disposed of recently. Dolores McManus threw away $10,000 worth of my stuff, over $10,000 worth of my stuff, and I'm yet to really actually be reimbursed for that. So until then, I'm going to make do with what I have, and I'm just going to go from there. Hopefully, she'll come to grips with the fact that she had no right to do what she did to me, and I will, do what good Christians are supposed to do, and confront her, and she'll see what the wrongs of her ways and make up for what she has done. And that's not a joke, but a lot of my stuff is disposed of, and I don't have the facilities to do what it is I would normally do. So I want to make do with one monitor. Now, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, just throw a stick at a computer and yell Scott Spears the first, and you'll cheerswithspears.com will take you to a small playlist that I created, and that would be just some of the videos that I had that were unlisted. Now, all of them are public now. I went ahead and made them all public today. If you want to subscribe to my channel, and you'll see the new stuff that I'm coming out with, and all the Twitch videos that I will be creating will be scottspearsalive.com. That'll point to just a playlist that I created. And if you need to know how to do that, it's really easy. In YouTube, it'll show you how to do it. You just create a playlist and put them in there. And some people they're making up their own laws. I don't know what the deal is with that. And people are making up their own First Amendment amendments to the First Amendment. I guess they're modifying it themselves. They're not allowed to videotape on certain properties, and they're wrong. They've been trying to tell me it's private property, so you can't record. Don't let anybody tell you that, because it's not true. They tried to do that to me in Walgreens, and gentleman, this manager said, I'm gonna have to ask you to put the camera away. And I told him I'm gonna have to tell you no. He said, I said, are you videotaping me? He said, yeah, of course. I know they got like a dozen video cameras on me, but I'm not supposed to be able to videotape myself. Don't make no sense. So I'll be outside when, because he said he's calling the police. I said, I'll be out front waiting for him so they can explain to you that I have a First Amendment right to record myself. And he must have got upset because police probably told him on the phone, that's Scott Spears, the legend. He's allowed to do that. So I waited a while around. I sat there and ate whatever it is I bought, and I rode by in my Maxima, but I said, do you want me to wait for them or what? Because I'm here. And he just got so pissed off. I didn't publish it because I'm not trying to embarrass anybody, but Do your homework, people. Believe it or not, you're allowed to be a male and walk around without your shirt off. That's not against the law. people, people want to make their own laws out in public. You can walk around without your shirt. Believe it or not, I don't know what this whole put your shirt back on deal is, but people for some reason want you. Maybe it's specifically me, and they have a problem with me having my shirt off. I don't think I'm that bad looking, but I've had issues with my shirt since I was a kid. My stepdad was from France, and he made me go outside and take my shirt off. Would not let me go out and play without my shirt on. I mean, with my shirt on. So my neighbor was a girl, and she'd make fun of me the whole time. She'd make fun of me. I can see your boobies. I can see your boobies. And I had to tell her, I'm a boy. You're allowed to see my boobies. It traumatized me. I got PTSD from that. Her name was Nikki. So if you're out there, Nikki, Scott Spears got his shirt off. Well, it followed me all through life. It's like there's times when I had a friend that went on a boat with, and he didn't have a problem with me having my shirt off. But when I was overweight, didn't have a problem with taking pictures, everything. But when I lost 40 pounds, and he's wondering why I would take my shirt off at the beach, at the same place I had before. I called him out on it. I said, you don't have a problem with it when I had my 40 pounds of extra fat on me. Now that I don't, you have a problem with me having my shirt off at the beach. So, go figure. Now, this guy made his own rules. I was at the casino. I always have to, announce my presence to let them know at a casino that I'm there. And so I did. I was doing that at this one casino. That's only fair. It's only fair. I've never lost at nothing. I've never taken second place in anything. And I have my kitten with me, and I have my nephew doing some video, and just show him this how I do. Because what he's going to be doing is recording. While I'm doing whatever it is I do. I don't do anything I don't want to do, and I just do whatever it is I want to do. That's what I do. I just nobody. It's my first pandemic, people. I do whatever I want to do, and it's worked so far. I highly recommend it if you can pull it off. Now here's a video. It's funny. The dude come afterwards tells me I can't videotape myself. I can't videotape in the parking lot because it's private property. I told him I'm a comedian. I'm just doing it. I'm here with my nephew, and I'm just announcing my presence. I do it all the time. And go cheerswithspears.com, and you'll check it out. Security had already been by, and he started to tell me I couldn't do it. And then he said, "Oh," he rode back by and said, "We have actually you have permission to do it." He rode by and said, "You're allowed to do what you're doing. Don't worry about it." And then he came in at the end of it, Mister. I think it's Israel or something, whatever. And he tried to take away my First Amendment, right? And I just laughed at him and told me it's not going to do you any good. If you put it on YouTube, we're just going to take it down. It's going to come down. So it's not going to do you. It's a waste of your time. So now he's telling me what I'm doing, and how he knows my goal, I guess. He knows that apparently he thinks it's only worth something to me if I put it on YouTube. And he's wrong because part of what I was doing was fun. In fact, all of it is fun. If it was not fun, I don't do it. I'm doing it for fun. So it couldn't have been a waste of my time because I had fun doing it and showing my nephew what I was doing, and he had fun. So apparently he's wrong because he's assuming too much. Don't assume too much, people. You make an ass out of yourself. You might try to make an ass out of me, but I know better. I don't take it as an insult. I just laugh. And here's a video. I'll just show it to you. This is me at the. This is the worst casino I think I've ever been to. It's a Mokley casino. Everybody seemed to not want to have a good time. I'm making jokes and nobody. nobody. It was like it was. Uh, I've never been at a casino and nobody. Was anti. Everybody was anti fun. I'm just telling jokes and people just look at me as a grave, look like just customer service going the wrong way. You would think that they would like to have fun doing their jobs. I guess their job was to make me feel as though I am not allowed to have fun. I've never had a worse time trying to have fun than I did at this casino. And, I preemptively go make my presence known because it's only fair. I tell them I'm here. I'll let you listen for yourself. Here's a video. This is my close up of my kitten, and you can see her watching me as I am doing is what I do. And you can see she loves me. She pays attention. Right now she's sleeping. She don't want to be bothered. She's right here, but she's either here or she's up there. She's this little. She sits on this little platform that I made for her with cushions and she's my pet, and I don't even call her pet. She's my spirit animal. So here she is right here. She's gorgeous. She's my kitten. And apparently, this is somehow illegal to do. I guess they're trying to say that it is illegal, but I can't.
I am solely responsible for single-handedly saving humanity from this deadly so-called Chinese coronavirus. Okay, and I can tell you right now, right out the gate, that it is not a Chinese virus, because I did not use a Chinese calendar as an antiviral time machine. I used a Gregorian calendar, a wall calendar. Okay, and I can tell you how I did it. You don't have to be a genius like me to figure it out. Okay, now, just to set the record straight, give you the background on who I am. I'm Scott Spears the First, the owner of the internet. Okay, and I've never lost at nothing. Okay, I've never taken second place in anything I've ever done. Okay, now, if this was a competition, life or death situation between me and a one-celled organism that does not even have a brain, you know I was going to fuck it up. Okay, and I did. I fucked it up. I sent it into the future. Okay, and I'll tell you how I did it. There's nobody on Earth with a more vast compendium of knowledge about the intelligence characteristics of this virus. Okay, now I'll put it all together. I've been tracking this virus since quarantine day 14. And you can see I've documented it on my internet for the whole world to see. I am who I say I am, and I did what I said I would do. I did it. It's done. And now I want to be recognized for what I've done. And I want all the rewards and all the awards and all the accolades that would come with being the savior of humanity on planet Earth. Okay, so, just to let you know, for starters, I want the most beautiful woman on planet Earth. That's my goal. That's what I want. I expect. I think I deserve it. Okay, I've got the resume. It's right there. I'm the owner of the internet, and I'm the savior of humanity on planet Earth. Okay. Now, and I'm undefeated in everything I've ever done. Now, I am convinced, I've not been, nobody's ever, contradicted me or told me I was wrong, that this is of an extraterrestrial organism. This is the smartest one-celled organism that has ever been recognized on planet Earth. There's never been any one-celled organism, virus or not, recognized with this level of intelligence up until now. Okay, now, that's not it, people. The virus could tell time, okay? The virus would not attack until 10 p.m. at the earliest. Some places, I guess, depending on the longitude or latitude or whether they had alcohol or not, it would not attack till midnight. Okay, now, I had a theory, so I tested it out. I would take the batteries out of my clock at 9:45, and it worked, okay? I stayed up way past that. I stayed up way past midnight. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Spears, the First. I want to let y'all know I'm running for president. Ladies and gentlemen.
Let me just back this up real quick. I had been tossing around the idea of running for president all day long, and at 7 o'clock, I decided to run for president on quarantine day 32. Okay, now these are just 3 clips, 1.5-minute clips that I made, and I think they're kind of funny, and kind of just I lost a relationship with a dude because he couldn't accept the fact that I was joking. So don't take any of this too seriously, people. I don't hate the Chinese to where I want to kill 1.8 billion people. It's a joke, people. The button is not real. I don't have control of it, and I wouldn't. Well, I think if you voted for me enough, Americans voted for me, and I'm running on the button. If they wrote me in, I would feel compelled to press that button, because that's all I got. That's all I'm running on the button. So, that being said, this is just part of, me being a comedian or natural born comedian or whatever. And I'm kicking it. This is my first pandemic, like I said. And so I had people hit me up, telling me they're half Chinese and this and that. So I made a video letting people know it's a joke. I thought they knew that. It says comedy on it. They know me as a comedian. So don't take it seriously, people. And for whatever you do, don't take your medical advice from me. I'm not a doctor. Okay, so if I tell you the cure for the knowledge of the COVID, do not test. Do not test. If you do not test, you have zero chance of transmittal, zero positives, zero new cases, zeros across the board. Do not test. This is Scott Spears the first, the owner of the internet. Now, take it with a grain of salt, people. It doesn't say medical. It doesn't say I'm a doctor. The WHO should not be shutting me down for that. And they've tried. The artificial intelligence has tried, but it's a joke. So going forward, just remember, it's a joke, people. I mean, lighten up. Here you go. This is Scott Spears the first running for president. Quarantine day 32. This is my first scene here. Take one. Over it out.
Scott Spears, the first. I want to let y'all know I'm running for president of the United States of America. Okay, November. You have an ability to build write in, and that's what I'm going for. I'm writing in, or I want you to write me. I'm writing myself in, and I am running on the button. Now this is a launch button. Let's pretend this is a launch button. Okay. Now when you inaugurate me, when I get inaugurated after I've won, because if you're my people, you're going to know that here's a guy, Scott Spears, on the button. Me. Not me. I'm a genius. I know, like y'all know, it's time to push the button. That's what we made the button for. The button is there to be pushed. I'm going to push it. All right? Time to go. When you vote for me, you're voting for the button. That 3, 2, 1, that's too long. I'm going to have a quarter fusion that. Okay? I'm going to be like this. When I'm sworn in, when I do the Pledge of Allegiance like this, first thing I'm going to do. All right? I'm going to have the button right next to the Bible. I'm going to take my hand off of the Bible when I'm sworn in. I'm going to put it on the button like that. All right? I do solemnly swear. That's it. Boom. Ching chong. Ching chong gong. All right? Now, talk to everybody. Tell all your friends. Vote for Spears because he's on the button. He's for the button. That's what he's running on is the button. I'm going to have there's not going to be any kind of speeches, no dates, no nothing. You just know that I'm running on the button. That's my deal. Scott Spears. As president, first thing I'm going to do is launch it. That's China. Okay? Then I got the button over here. This is going to be Iran. If Iran got something to say, that's Iran. Okay? There we go. All right. Who's talking? Oh, North Korea. What am I doing? Boom. Done. All right. Now what? What's going on? It's a one and done. One and done. Scott Spears. They don't call me one and done. Button pushing Scott Spears for nothing. Okay. Now it's finally everything's coming together. Right. I was put on this earth to do one thing. That's it. That's me, Scott Spears, the first. Okay. And what's what I'm doing. And if you want me to hide my face and nobody knows who's doing it, I'll do it too, like an executioner. I go like this. It don't matter. I'm wearing it anyway. I'll go like this. Be like the Taliban or some shit. Whatever. Take a little page out of their book. All right. When I get up there, I'll be sworn in like this. Scott Spears. Here comes Scott Spears. This is what I gotta wear every day anyway. I can wear this every day because of China. Because of the Chinese coronavirus. This is Scott Spears now. Okay. I gotta reintroduce myself to the world. Y'all know a guy named Scott Spears? You just met him. I'm him. That's me, right? This is me, Scott Spears. This is how I'm going to push the button right here. I'm going to be inaugurated. Like this. Go ahead. You solemnly swear. Hurry up. Get to the point. Let's do it. Keep the button right next to me. Everywhere I go. Somebody starts talking shit. Done. I can't hit it fast enough. I want to push the button. I'm begging you to let me push the button. I'm stuck here in this place because they released a virus. They can't put the genie back in the bottle. They should never have been messing with it. They ain't got the technology. It's biological warfare as far as I'm concerned. Button time. Boom. Button time. Button time. Okay? And we didn't build these weapons for nothing. All right? Now, I built some stuff. I always use everything I built. I have stuff sitting around me that I built that I'm using right now. I never stop using it. Time to use the button. Okay? I'm the man to push it. I will push the button in a second. Less than a second. A heartbeat. And if 3-second fuse is entirely too long for me. I'm already on it. I'm going to get that changed. Is there any way to 3, 2, 1 countdown? When I press this button, we launch. That's entirely too long for me.
We'll fix it. We'll make sure that whatever happens, Scott Spears is running on the button, for the button, by the button to launch on China and North Korea and Iran if they want to talk some shit. China's gone for sure. That's what I'm running on. But you can rest assured, when it's time, which will be the first time they open their mouth, Iran and North Korea go and get the button too. But I got buttons for them. I got so many buttons. I'm gonna have a whole rack of buttons. I'm gonna carry the buttons with me everywhere I go. I'm running on the button, people. That's China right there. You lose. Watch it see. I'm the button that's pushing this son of a bitch you ever seen in your life. I'm here to push the button, people. This is what I do. Okay? And I'm just starting to get warmed up. It's 2:50. My warm-up session don't start for another 10 minutes, okay? I'm here early. I show up early, okay? I show up early to get the job done. I mean, if I'm not there 10 minutes before it begins, then I'm late, okay? What do they say? To be on time is to be late. To be early is to be on time. I've heard that from multiple leaders. Leaders say this. This is what leaders say, okay? And they mean it. They mean it. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. Now, if you're late, then you're late. I've never been late to nothing. I don't even know what that means. I've never been tardy at anything. I've never taken second place at anything I've ever done. I'm undefeated in everything I've ever done. That's why I get to be the one that pushes the button, okay? It's a big responsibility. They chose me, okay? I'm him, okay? Scott Spears the first. Because there's nobody can tell me I'm not the Zen Master. I am the Zen Master. If there's a trophy, which it won't be given until this job is complete, at the conclusion of my duties, there will be a plaque with my name on it, okay? My name will go down in history. I'm already a legend. I'll be a legend no matter what. But I want the plaque on my wall, okay? So I get the plaque with my name engraved on the little brass tag they put with it that says Scott Spears was the buttonest, pushingest son of a bitch to ever walk the planet Earth. I won't be satisfied until I get that, okay? I'm 100% confident I can do it, okay? And I'm 100% confident I'm the best man on the planet for the job. If I can't do it, it ain't doable. It's impossible. What you gonna do? Where you gonna stay? Who you gonna hold your ass out? Baby, where you gonna lay your hat today? I said, what you gonna do? Who you gonna see? Where you gonna go and spend your time to be? Baby, what you gonna do? Who you gonna see? Where you gonna go when I set you free? So move it on. And won't you move it on? So don't get all pissed off when I'm talking about China. What am I talking about Trump? Maybe Trump did it. Who knows? Half the people would love it if it's Trump's fault. The other half would love it if I say it's China's fault. The other half would love it if I say it's Hillary's fault. I'm gonna have a different following depending on who's the fuck I blame. I'll take the blame for it. Give me the damn button. I'll take the blame for the China fault. I'll take the 1.8 billion Chinese gone. Okay, I'll do that. But as far as this trying to figure out who, what, why, all that shit, I don't need to know that. Y'all just tell me when it's time to press the button. I'll press the button for you. And it's only me that should be doing it because I'm the best button pushing this son of a bitch you ever saw on the planet Earth. Okay. And it wasn't by all talk that I got this position either. You saw my credentials. I set the record for the baddest fire control radar in the United States Navy. Okay, when it was hard to do, So I am the best. Make no mistake about it. I'm him. I'm the button that's pushing the son of a bitch you ever saw. So, you always got to have a purpose. Okay, I always knew that I was going to be going for the button. This is quarantine day 7.
I'm just going to preempt this right here. This is first day at the Wawa. No script, no idea what I was going to say, and this is what happened. I put the camera on me, and this is what you get. I was one step ahead of the virus. This is quarantine day 17, and if y'all don't know what quarantine comes from, it's just a meme. There was a cartoon that said, I saw it on the internet. It said, say quarantine in your sexy Baltimore accent. And it said quarantine. So I just picked up that and ran with it. And this is, like I said, I'm just as surprised what I might say next as you are. So this is what happened when I went to the Wawa, full gear. I mean, nobody had masks yet. They said we might have to go to masks. They might recommend them. They might. Nobody had masks yet. I was ahead of ahead of everything, one step ahead of it. I went full gear. I had the goggles. Wasn't until the next day that people said that maybe face shields might help and stuff like that. So I'm not taking any chances, people. If the only way the virus is going to get me, if it was going to kill me, is if it starved me to death, because I don't cook. Okay, I do not cook. So I'm going to Wawa to get my breakfast every day, regardless. So that's the only chance it had of killing me. I'm going to continue to go to the Wawa to get my breakfast, and I did, and I was documenting it every step of the way, and it was proof of concept. I'm a walk talk comedy show, so go ahead. Here it goes.
This is quarantine day 17. We're here at the Wawa. This is not the exact Wawa where the report was the last COVID-19 ailment, what we're going to call it today. I don't know what they're calling it over there, but it's a virus. The Chinese coronavirus was reported not here, but at a Wawa in the vicinity. We're not taking any chances, as you know. So this is full gear. Full gear now. Ready? Check. Well, check. All right, here we go. Ready? We're going to, priority is safety, yours and mine. We are not taking any chances today. Okay? We have full gear. We're going to be a ninja. For starters, okay? Now, we don't know if this thing is aerosol. It could be mutated. It might be everywhere. So we may take no corners shall be cut, gentlemen. Every precaution that could possibly be taken, we will monitor the situation, and we will report. Report! What, check? Okay, here we go. Who check? This is cash only, gentlemen. Who said check? We're not talking about the payment mode. We are talking about we have to do Apple Pay so that there will be no contact of any sort besides the food. In fact, we've already paid. That's right. We paid pre-hand with the Wawa app. We don't have to touch anything. We just need to keep a safe distance. And just over precaution is what it is. Now here, this is what we do. We're going to get ready. And I'm ready. Battery, power, check. Check 1, 2, check. Oh, here we go. And I'm almost ready. We're going to have the Lysol. This is for the door. What do we have? Do we want to wipe them down or we want to spray them? This is a defense. If they get within 4 feet, you give them no warning shot. This stuff is too expensive. We shoot at them if they get within 4 feet. They will be doused with the Lysol. And this is the professional mode. Kills 99.9% of germs in 30 seconds. I don't have 30 seconds. I will be out and back before 30 seconds. This thing will doing its damage. Here we go. Are we ready? I'm ready. Battery, power, check. 1, check, 2, check. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to do it. Here we go. All right, check. All right, check. Here we go. I will run. We're in the house. Here we go. All right, full gear. Check. There we are. We should be in and out in a minute. They know me. These people, they are my sausage and gravy with a biscuit in a bowl. This is my favorite. Here we go. And we will go in. Here we go. They know not to get near me. Here we are. And say hello and goodbye. Thank you very much. All right, this is me. All right, then. And this is my people right here. He won't even talk to me no more. My best friend right there. Here we go and say hi. That's Scott Spears. We know Scott Spears is here. Y'all have a great day. All right, then. We'll be back again. They know me. I just come in again, and I'm gone. This is for real, people. These are my people, and God bless them. God bless Wawa. God bless Wawa. I want to thank you, and I want to salute you for your dedication to my breakfast. I love you, Wawa. This is Scott Spears, the first over and up. It's quarantine day 17. Successful mission from the Wawa, Haddonfield, in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Over and out. Over and out. Quarantine day 306.
I guess I'll just go ahead and tell you what's going on here. This is me on the porch of 30th Street. Again, this is this was so cool with the background beat, with the mob beat, and just have my Corvette. This is a bait and capture vehicle that I decided to use as a marketing tool, so to speak. Is I do have my own mobile app coming out, Hangry Honey. As you see above my head here, and it's the logo, and I'm going to be me, and I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to be promoting my app while I'm me, comedian. I can't help it, and I'm going to be telling jokes. They're just that, jokes for the most part, and you know, and using that my microphone and a speaker on the ass end of my Corvette. I've decided to gain attention to myself, and then in effect gain attention to my mobile app, which is a problem solver. And so this is still mid-pandemic, and I'm at the porch with my wingman, Mr. Ace.2ts.com. It's quarantine day 306, and this is after I had used a calendar to send the virus into the future. Okay, now this is me breaking it down with the mob beat in the back, and it's pretty cool. So check it out. This is no further delay. This is just preempt what it is.
We're here on the porch. Now, we're blessing it up, as usual. We're blessing it up. We're looking for this beautiful woman on planet Earth, so we figure we start here in the Mecca of freedom and independence and liberty on planet Earth. My wingman and I, we've been blessed in the city for now 62 days, something like that. Now, I know, like y'all know, that I'm Scott Spears the First, the owner of the internet, pretty much the baddest man on planet Earth. I'm posted here on the porch, 30th Street, with my wingman. And I've got the bait and capture vehicle right there. That's the 92 coupe with the fresh paint. Now, we're looking for the most beautiful woman on planet Earth. This is a shout out. Now, it's quarantine day 306. The pussy has been on lockdown now for 306 days and counting. We don't know if this is mid-pandemic or the end of the pandemic. I have, as you know, you might be aware, that I've sent the virus into the future using a calendar. I changed my calendar date to 2025, where the virus will be rendered impotent due to herd immunity. I'm Scott Spears the First. I'm keeping you abreast of all the changes, of the variations, of the mutations for the virus. The Chinese coronavirus, it must be from an extraterrestrial origin. The virus has an intelligence that we are not fully aware of its capabilities yet. We know that the virus can count to 10. We know that the virus has been able to differentiate between 10 and 8. We don't know if it's a process of subtraction or whether it's trying to get to 10 and it runs out of steam and it gets to 8. Also, if the virus continues to go down to 6, I would start to think this is a doomsday clock. This could be a countdown of some sort. The virus, if it gets to 6, it could then go to 4. And if it goes down to 2, then I'm going to have to go ahead and assume that this is some kind of a doomsday clock. Now, the virus has been able to be thwarted by removing my battery from my clock. I removed the battery at 9:45 if I want to stay up late, because we know that the virus can tell time. Now, I'm under the suspicion that the virus is reading the clock. So using a calendar off of my wall, I sent the virus into the future to 2025. I'm going to be the savior of planet Earth. Scott Spears the First. Now, I've never lost to anything in my life. I'm never taken second place in anything I've ever done. And if this is a competition between me and a one-celled organism that doesn't have a brain, you know I'm going to fuck it up. Okay? So check me out. CheersWithSpears.com. I'm Scott Spears, the first. Over and out.
This right here, this is epic. This is me and ace.2ts.com. This is me with my hair in my. This is my pandemic too. Okay, it's my first pandemic, so I didn't cut my hair, and I was making it to like a mohawk at the top. It looked pretty cool, and it was new, fresh style, and it's just I could do anything I want. It's my first pandemic. I do whatever I want, and I don't do anything I don't want to do. So I met Ace Dot on quarantine day 242. It was on Friday 13th, November 13th. And, he's a bar spitting son of a bitch. He's just bar spitting son of a bitch. Is what I didn't know it was even called bar spitting when I met him. I was calling him a rapper, but he said they were spitting bars, and I realized that's what that meant. And he taught me all kinds of lingo, and I'm just an old head. They call me old head, and of course, you can tell I'm white, but if get to know me, I'm black. People know me, I'm black. So anyhow, he and I became best friends. Third day after going up there, I think I've told this story before, but I couldn't just leave him out there in the cold. I'd come up there that morning just because I was cold in my bed. I knew he had to be freezing. I rushed up to the train station, which where the porch is, right outside of it. They call it the porch, 30th Street porch. If you ever go to Philly, check it out. And they have swings and stuff like that. And I found him there sleeping. I woke him up and had to have some breakfast. Man, we bought him lunch, and we may have made some videos, but at the end of the day, I said, you don't have to stay out here if you don't want to. I got a pull-out sofa you can stay on. And he took me up on an offer, and I made the best friend I could possibly make. So I kept going up there. We didn't have anything else to do. It was my first pandemic. And he killed it. This is freestyle rap. He's freestyle rapping, and I'd set him up for it. I mean, I don't know when he's going to start. He was camera shy. He did not want to do it all the time, but I caught him on camera doing it and put him down, and he killed it. This is him, and this is me. Scott Spears the first. And quarantine day 306. Here you go. And with no further delay.
Here on the porch, 30th Street, in the Mecca of freedom and independence and liberty on planet Earth. I'm Scott Spears, the first. Mr. Aesop.
Why you put that? Come on, man.
I start telling them. You don't tell them. You want me to tell them? You want me to tell them? Or you don't tell them?
No,
Somebody got to tell them. Somebody got to tell them.
I done gave it to him enough, but you feel me? They should already knew me. You feel me?
What else you got? This is the airing of the grievances. It's like, what?
What?
It's the airing
What I
of the
say?
grievances.
Freestyle, let's go.
The Festivus.
Show me some love. Show me some love. I'm from a city of Philly. Brotherly love. I'm showing love. Papa, he was a plug. You talking that shit, talking legit. Catch me like a hug. Being a thug, I was blessing it up. Never was victim, no, bitch, blessing you up. I ain't stressing you up. On blocks, my ladder, my toolie, my nigga, we was blessing it up. These niggas be blessing it up, talking too tough. What? I ain't never seen you do shit. Keep it lit. You get with me, get your shit twisted like a twisted T. Hey, stop, low kick. Everybody around here know me. Upset Broad Street, baby. Yeah, I was motherfucking beat. That's how I gotta eat. My kids out here, I got fire, I gotta sleep. You talking about a burner? I ain't had my heat, no bitch. Keeping it lit, blessing the kings and queens out this bitch. Ain't no in between. Shorty got nice ass jeans out this bitch. Got a turkey I ain't seen out this bitch. I'ma take off like a beam out this bitch. Hey, stop. By myself, with me and Scott Spears, we the team out this bitch. Blessing the people, we trying to be equal. Everybody ain't trying to be equal. Fuck it, make it never song. Make it never fucking sequel. I repped it, killed it, track, back on, nat, Cadillac, black on. Black, my swag high on. Pull attack, you can get dunked on. Like Shaq, you talking little ass guns? Never gonna clap, don't come back. I roll through block stack straps, run up on him, click clack. Open up your whole top and take the cheese off like a fucking Big Mac. I was posted where my kids at, with my Akis with them big beards and them lick cats. With the 8K, let it click clack. I can air your ass out, nigga. Sit back, sit low, respect. Blessing the people for checks. I did it for free, so nigga just drop me a check. That's some respect. Nike motherfucker get wet. I'ma make my paper all layer these checks. Leche, take a trip. Sure they got a turkey. I'ma hit. Then jump in the whip. You mad cause a nigga been lit. Ace dot gave too many flicks. I ain't had too many picks, cause most niggas making me sick. I'ma shake like a big ass yard. With my pick. Period. I got it. Flow style. Out of pocket. Clips plus clips. That's high shit. Send a nigga to the doctor. The bars and the games out of pocket. Kings, queens, Bob. I can't help you. I'm that guy. Let's go. You thought I wasn't a G, nigga, but I'm too fly. That's period. OMG. Shorty got a turkey. I said OMG. You don't know low key. You be sitting back being low key. This for right for the people. I was out here being real equal. Let's make another CD. Hey, let's make another sequel. Hey, bars at the top. I'll be
Scott Spears the first, the owner of the internet with my wingman, Mr. HimothyJr.com, ace.2ts.com, cheerswithspears.com.
So this is me on the porch. Yeah, I think it's I'm not sure what day it is. Let's see. It is it's after the pandemic. We were post pandemic at this point, and I would go up there, and just do my COVID test for one thing, and just tell jokes, and I didn't have anything else to do, so I continued to go up there and had a great time doing it, and just kind of making it people feel as though they can use it as a social atmosphere like I was doing, and not be worried about having problems, and because nobody messed with me. They knew who I was. I mean, I was with A Dot most of the time, and this was after A Dot had you know, you know gotten back in with his family and gotten a job and stuff like that. So I was just waiting for my one last preparation before I head south, go to Naples. I was really pretty much saying goodbye. I think I was doing my COVID test. I have a test that I do. I sing the same song. I was singing the same song for 5 years at this point, probably, and almost. And I sang it anyway. So I decided it was my COVID test. If I can't sing the song I've been singing, but prior to the COVID, then maybe I have it. It's not conclusive at all. I mean, doesn't mean I do not have it. It just means I might have it if I can't sing the song. So that's my COVID test. This is me set up on the porch with all my stuff, and I was telling jokes and doing my COVID test. And that's what this is. And no further delay. Here you go. This is Scott Spears the First on the porch, 30th Street. We are post-pandemic at this point, and it is because of me. I'm taking full credit, and I want to be recognized for what I've done. I have saved humanity from this deadly coronavirus. Okay, now here you go. Is what it is, people.
That was paperback right there. This is my COVID test. This is on the box right here. And I'm Scott Spears the First. It's the only song I listen to. Only song I sing. 5 years. If I can sing the song, I do not have the COVID. When I woke up one morning, I seen my baby fly away. Sugar don't go. She said I don't treat her right by the things I say. Sugar don't go. I feel I'll be left alone. And I pray, all alone. Oh, in the rain. Early one morning, I packed her bags. She said she got know. You can't believe in me, all love, 'cause I'm crazy, yeah, yeah. So far, so good.
Cheers.
That is my kid. Scott Spears the first. The owner of the internet. This is my kid. Check. I don't think I have a kid. Pretty sure I don't have it. Are you still seeing? Have it easy. I do not have it. Scott Spears the first. This is Scott Spears the first. That's my COVID test. So far, I do not have the COVID. It's been 5 years running. If I can sing that song, then I do not have it. So if you don't have a COVID test, get one. I don't care what you do, but I have the cure for the knowledge of the COVID. Do not test. Do not test. If you do not test, there's zero chance of transmission. Zero positives. Zero new cases. Zero support support. Do not test. This is Scott Spears, the first, the owner of the internet. Over, not out. Now, my First Amendment is under attack, and I'm here to let you know. As long as you can hear my voice over the speaker, the First Amendment stands. I stand for the First Amendment, with the First Amendment, and I haven't had it. I'm a comedian. They say I'm a comedian. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I don't know what the fuck I'm going to say next, so I need to have it. Because if there's a punishment involved with not keeping up with the regular lingo, that's not permitted. You just give me the fucking punishment right now, because I will violate it. I guarantee I will violate it. I promise you that I will violate it. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to say next. I can't be held responsible for what I was saying next. I have had my First Amendment for 52 years, okay? I'll be just as surprised at what I might say as you. So, I'm fighting for y'all people. I'm on your team. I'm Team America. Okay, I'm here. I'm Scott Spears the first. Scott Spears the legend. And I'm on the porch. 30th Street in Philadelphia. In the mecca of freedom and independence and liberty. Okay, now I'm a legend in the Navy. God knows I'm a legend. I'm the best butt pushing son of a bitch to ever walk on planet Earth. Okay, now I have bragging rights. That's all. I have the top of the top, the best bragging rights, and a letter to prove it. That's what I got. Now, if I don't use them, then the minus I have. So I'm exercising, and now they're trying to figure best place to start exercising is here in the mecca of freedom and independence and liberty on planet Earth. And this is where we started with the First Amendment, and this is where I will uphold the First Amendment. If you can hear me on this microphone telling jokes for which I was banned for on Facebook, then the First Amendment stands. Here's the joke, people. I have the cure for the knowledge of the code. Do not tax. Do not tax. Do not tax. You have zero tax. Zero positive. Zero good cases. Zeros across the board. Do not tax. This is Scott Spears first, the owner of the internet. Over and out. Now, that was a joke, people, but I'm still here on the porch, just exercising my rights. And it's a joke, and I got banned for it, and now I'm going to Florida because me and Governor Santos have decided we are on the same team. We're going to war with Mr. Zuckerberg, and he will lose because I am his opposition, and I'm Scott Spears, the first. I've never lost in my entire life. I've never taken second place in anything I've ever done. I am undefeated in everything I've ever done. Okay, now, I own the internet. Scott Spears, the first. I'm the kid they made the movie Wargames about. Okay, I'm him. Now, take it what you want, but I'm him. If you ever wondered who owns the internet, it's Scott Spears, the first. The button-pushing son of a bitch to ever walk on planet Earth. I'm him. Okay, it's me. I'm that MFOG. This is where I hail. Whether we're mid-pandemic, whether we're post-pandemic, or whatever kind of pandemic, this is where I hail. I'm a legend here. Okay, so I'm not just a legend in the Navy, I'm a legend here in Philadelphia.
Hey, cheers. Cheers to Spears. Hey, this is Scott Spears, the first, the owner of the internet, reporting. We're here in the mecca of independence and liberty on planet Earth. And I've got my little wingman. I call her my wingman. She's Clitoris Pussy Spears. 3 people asked me her name today, and I told them the truth. And I apologize freehand. I say it's been a long pandemic. The pussy had been on lockdown for 288 days. It's the only thing I can think of to name her. She's my mascot. She goes with me everywhere. Anyhow, here in the I'm
We
legendary.
can't see her.
You can't see her. She's in this little bin right here. She's right here.
Nice.
Yeah. No, get in here. Right now she's tired. She's the coolest cat in the world. Or get in the backpack. She just jumps in. She rides in this court. She's all over the place. People look at us. They think she's the coolest fucking thing. I hated cats my whole life until I met her on Christmas Day on the porch in Philadelphia. And she was a rescue kitten. She rescued me, got me out of a depression. She's the love of my life, for real. Funny part is, I tell everybody her name and I explain it, and it's a good opening. Nobody's taking offense to it. Everybody realizes it. I said, it's the only thing I can think of. Clitoris Pussy Spears came to mind, and she's the mascot for the Rescue Pussy Foundation. I started the Rescue Pussy Foundation on Quarantine Day 255. Look it up. Go put it in Quarantine Day 255. Scott Spears, any of that shit, you'll see it. 33 days later, I found her where she was with a girl who had her as a kitten, and I got her. This is all the pussy I got all of 2020. Trust me. Okay, and I take her with me everywhere I go. It's still been a dry spell. I ain't hitting on nothing so far. I'm telling you. I'm okay now. I can't get laid. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. There must maybe something. Maybe it's dried the fuck up, or it's closed up. If it closes up like you take a fucking earring out and the hole closes, that could happen. Then with the this is the longest fucking thing. Pandemic. All the pussies on lockdown for a damn year. I'm trying my best. I'm the savior of planet Earth. If I can't get laid, then something's wrong. I'm the owner of the internet. And all of fucking humanity from the Chinese deadly coronavirus. I'm trying to be recognized so I can get laid. For God's sake. When I was young, I was a lifeguard. There, she said, Maryland had 5 bodies fighting over the parking lot. That's just real. I'm Scott Spears the first. I'm here having some gas station chicken, Luke Oil, across from Delilah's. It's a fucking strip club. The best fucking chicken in Philly is at Luke Oil gas station on what is it? Fuck. I can't forget the road. Across from Delilah's.
Now, this is Quarantine Day 288, just to give you a heads up. Now, I am, well, A-Stot's in the kitchen making breakfast, and I'm announcing to the world the name of the mascot, and I just came up with it, and it's a joke. I know I'm not wearing pants, but that's a Zoom joke. In case you didn't know, you don't have to. You only have to get dressed up, top up. That's a joke. But I don't know if you catch it all, but I have to explain it to you in case you don't. So her name is Clitoris Pussy Spears. She goes by just your middle name, C Pussy, but you'll see. This is it with no further delay. This is Scott Spears the first. Just I'm hosting this. I got like a watch party. Here you go, people. Yeah, it's Quarantine Day 288. This is Scott Spears the first, the owner of the internet, and I'm here in an undisclosed location. I'm with my wingman, Mr. A-T.com. And as you know, if you haven't been aware, him and I are the founders of the Rescue Pussy Foundation. Now, me and my wingman, Mr. A-Tot, we have a mascot. Her name, I've named her today. She's my new pet. Her name is Clitoris Pussy Spears. We call her by her middle name. It's Pussy, because, or legally on paper, it's C Pussy Spears. So C Pussy Spears is my new little kitten. Here she is. See my pussy. See? Here she is. C Pussy Spears. Now, this is my little pussy. Now, we know that the pussy has been on lockdown now for 288 days. Okay, and my wingman and I, we've started the Rescue Pussy Foundation. Me, Scott Spears the first, and my wingman, whoever it might be, A-Stot probably. We've decided to start the Ultimate Wingman Challenge. We're looking for the most beautiful woman on planet Earth. Okay, and this is my new pet. She's gonna be going everywhere with me. This is Clitoris Pussy Spears. Just my new kitten. Her name is, I call her by her middle name. It's Pussy. So C Pussy Spears. She's a new one. Pretty one. She knows where her little house is over there. Put her in a boat. She's got a boat over there. It's a pretty boat. So, well, this is Quarantine Day 288. This is Scott Spears the first. Over and out.
Scott Spears the first, the owner of the internet, reporting. We're here in Naples, Florida. I'm with my brother, right there, Mr. Mark Spears. CheersWithSpears.com. Now, we don't have any beers, and we are non-alcoholic with water today. Right now, we have my little kitten on display. Now, she is experiencing her first ever sunset. It's gonna be beautiful. Hello. There she is. Kitten. Something like that. That's my baby. Now, we are live broadcasting. This is Scott Spears the first, the owner of the internet, reporting. Now, I've not been here since, I guess, the summer solstice of last year. I'm here a little early. This is a first for her. It's always going to be only one first. You like it, baby?
Cold?
You've never seen this before, have you? This is my little kitten cat. She's the most coolest cat on planet Earth. Because I'm Scott Spears, the first. Can we get out of here? Now, as you know, I've been tracking this virus since Quarantine Day 14. Here we are post-pandemic. We are post-pandemic. There's no mask here. I'm across the mask demarcation line. The virus does not attack here. Even if it did, She's poking her head up. She's so cute. She's the cutest kitten on planet Earth. Here comes my brother Mark. Oh yeah, this is the real whitetail. Look, there's my brother's legs. He's down here with me. Scott Spears. My brother's legs. Anyway, cheers. Cheers with Spears. Let's do water. I'm gonna give her some water anyway. Got a little collapsible cup. This is cool. Maybe she wants some water. She comes out here. That's how I do. Make sure she is. So sometimes you get the clouds. Sometimes you don't know what you're gonna get till you get here, and you still don't know what you're gonna get till it actually sets. Because once it, sun comes through that bias.
I'll go ahead and fast forward, go through that. That was when I was in Naples. I took my kitten to see her first sunset. For all she knows, we drove all this way. I brought a bunch of stuff down, and it was her first sunset. In her brain, she drove with me 17 hours and went through all that to see the most beautiful sunset, the only sunset she'd ever seen. And here she is, and then we drove all the way back. So in her brain, we did all that just to see a sunset. I take her there every now and then, and I'll go there tomorrow and show her sunset again. She loves it. She loves being with me, and she's been cooped up here where we're at for too long. So tomorrow, I think I'm gonna take her see sunset. Let's see what we got next. Let's see.
We're post-pandemic.
It's just more of it.
This is Scott Spears the first, the owner of the internet, reporting. CheersWithSpears.com. We're here below the demarcation line where the virus does not attack. There are no masks. The mandate has been lifted. This is Scott Spears the first, the owner of the internet, reporting. We're post-pandemic. You're on the beach, and we're just enjoying the sunset. Me and my little, she's like my wingman, so to speak. This is her first time at the beach. She's never seen the water. It's her first sunset, and she is loving it. I think you either love it or you hate it. So she's figuring it out. I don't know. She has not touched the biggest sandbox in the world yet, so she's an indoor cat. She's the smartest cat on planet Earth. So she should figure it out. I think I don't have this thing in reverse, but I'm sure you can see us. Isn't that pretty? It's a pretty sunset. Isn't it pretty, baby? I'm Scott Spears the first, the owner of the internet, reporting. We're here. We are post-pandemic. The virus has been sent into the future. I used my calendar, my 2015 calendar. By writing a 2/1, I sent the virus into the future, saving humanity from this deadly virus. Now, as you know, me, Scott Spears the first, the owner of the internet, started the Ultimate Wingman Challenge. Me and my wingman were looking for the most beautiful woman on planet Earth, Honey Spears, the fantasy woman. Now, we figured we already started in Philadelphia, the mecca of freedom and independence and liberty on planet Earth. So we've jumped down to here. We were invited here to as guests of honor to accept all the congratulations for sending the virus into the future, and they lifted the mandate as well to the mask. So we are sort of celebrating maskless society. Our first sunset. Maskless, really. I mean, for a year, and she's her first. So I'm Scott Spears the first. Now, my little kitten. She has been the coolest cat on planet Earth. She's also the smartest cat on planet Earth.
And that is correct. She is the smartest cat on planet Earth. And it only makes sense since I am the smartest man on planet Earth. And so she and I go together perfectly, and it's a great combination. I love her to death. I'm going to play a tiny little bit more for you.
Which makes sense because
look at that bass.
I'm Scott Spears. Love her.
Look at that bass.
I've never lost it, nothing.
Never seen it before.
This is a competition between me and
never seen a sunset.
organism that does not have a brain. I was going to fuck it up. So I did. I'm Scott Spears the first.
Let's see if I can get her little bass.
Check me out. I have the cure for the knowledge of the COVID. Do not test me and an organism that does not have a brain.
I'm playing with it. I want to get her a face.
This is a competition between me
and a sunset.
organism that does not have a brain.
Let me back her up a little bit. Right here. She looks out there.
Sense because
look at that face.
Love hers.
Look at that.
I've never lost.
She's never seen nothing like it.
Now, This is a
She
competition
is so
between me
precious.
and
I love her to
one
death.
celled organism that does not have a
She's
brain.
mean as a
You
snake
know
now.
I was gonna fuck it up.
She's a
So I
cat.
did.
She wants to
Skyscraper's
be
the
vicious, but
first
she can't because
savior
all she
of
knows is love.
Okay.
I was just
Cheers
all I
or
did was
spears?
love and love and love and love on her.
Check
She
me out.
all she can do is she
I have
wants
a
to
cure
be
for the
mean, but
knowledge
she
of the
can't.
COVID. Do not test. Do not test. If you do not test, you have zero chance of transmittal, zero positive, zero new cases, zeros across the board. Do not test. This is Skyscraper's the first, the owner of the internet. Over and out. That's what it would be for, and I'll have a good time doing it. This is
Here's me at
Skyscraper's
the
the
porch.
first,
Now
the owner of the
I'm gonna let
internet.
this one run. This is kind of cool. It's a long one. You can see what I did. I was on the porch with my Corvette, and I was not. I set the whole thing up myself. I'm gonna let this one play through. So you know what it is that I did before I came down to Naples, and this is when I still had my goatee and everything. My nephew said it. I look more Floridian than I do now, but my hair from my face, from my top of my head, came down to my chin. And recently, I got it all cut. So that's how I am now. It's like trying to be professional. You know, this is, I guess, more lines with something I would wear with a suit and stuff like that in a corporate job. But now that I can't get a corporate job because I gotta make sure I take my vitamins so yours work, kind of thing. If I don't take the vaccine, yours won't work. I guess because vaccine, all it does is reduce my symptoms if I take it. If I don't, I might have more severe symptoms, and somehow or another that matters to other people. I do not know why, but I'm not going to do the vaccine. Y'all can do whatever you want, but I will be the last person on earth to get the vaccine. And if I have to starve to death first, then I guess that's what's going to happen because I'm not doing that. I'm not. There's something behind it. I don't trust the government at all. You know, every time you turn around, there's something else stupid and making up a reason for you to do it. And so far, it don't make any sense at all. And I'm a smart man, so if all it's doing, it does not stop me from getting it, and it doesn't stop me from transmitting it. It doesn't have any effect on you. So why would you need me to take it if all it's doing is supposedly reducing the symptoms? There's a woman recently got she was already vaccinated in the spring. She got it, died from it. So there's right there. The vaccine didn't stop her from getting it. It didn't make the symptoms less severe enough to keep her from dying. And her husband's so damn dumb, he put it in a obituary that the reason she's dead is because other people didn't take their vaccine. How would it have helped if other people took the vaccine? It wouldn't have stopped them from getting it or transmitting it to her. So how's it their fault? Everybody in the world could have the vaccine. It apparently it's not going to stop you from getting it. It's not going to stop you from transmitting it, and it didn't reduce her symptoms to where she didn't die. So what's it for? Why is it there, and why did they so strongly want me to get it? I do not know that. I'm not putting it in my body because I don't trust the government. You know, you can trust them if you want to, but if you look back in the history, the shit that they did to the Tuskegee soldiers, testing shit on people, thought they'd get away with it because they were a different race. It didn't tell them what they were doing. They've never been able to be trusted. The government is not in it for us; they're in it for themselves. So that's not a comedy. That's not. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Now I've made all my videos public because I don't. You're gonna judge me by some comedy videos that I made, and you're not gonna give me a job because of that. That's okay because companies I usually work for got more than 100 employees. I guess that's out of the question now because I will not take the vaccine. And yeah, my biggest hope, I guess, is to finish my app. Hope they don't shut the whole damn world down again, and then make it so all the restaurants are out of business because I'm, you know, I'm going. I guess I got to do my own thing. Just like everybody else, you can either take the vaccine and hope for the best, or whatever. Do what you're going to do. Don't listen to me. I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. What I'm doing ain't got no business of yours. What it is, I do. But so you know, don't make no sense to me. It's at least got to make some sense. If it was going to catch me a buzz or something, maybe I might do it. They told me it was going to give me some kind of buzz. I might try it. That's a joke too, but it is what it is, people. Now here's me on the porch June 1st. Okay, and I was getting ready to get my cousin, my nephew, to come up to Jersey and get some of my stuff, and I sold my place 9 days later, and I was still tracking the virus. Or actually, we're post pandemic, but I'm still trying to determine where the demarcation line was. Where did the virus begin to attack and stop attacking? I knew the virus was not attacking in Florida, and I had my First Amendment rights were back in Florida, so that's where I'm headed. At this point, I knew that my destination would be Florida, where the Facebook cannot take away my First Amendment and cannot censor my free speech, which is good because I'm all about free speech, people. I'm a comedian. I must have my free speech. If I do not have my First Amendment, you might as well give me whatever penalty is involved because I'm guarantee I will violate. I do not know. I cannot guarantee that I'm not going to violate because I don't know what I'm going to say next either. And I shouldn't have to. We have free speech, and I've had it my whole life. So to take it away from me now, it ain't even fair. If you ask me, I haven't said anything offensive. I'm just playing these videos to give you, a look into what it is I have done, and just to have a cool ass watch party, and I'm just testing out at the same time Twitch and figuring out what it is I can and cannot do. So I am killing it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm having fun with it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. And there's no reason why I shouldn't. So this is Scott Spears the First, the owner of the internet, and this is me on June 10th on the porch. Check it out. Over and out.
Reporting. I'm on the porch, 30th Street in Philadelphia, the mecca of freedom and independence and liberty on planet Earth. Okay, I'm here, I'm on something around saying goodbye. A dude here playing the saxophone. Might be a clarinet. I think it's a clarinet. Oh. That's up right there. He's got some live entertainment here. Dude's playing the clarinet. I parked at my spot. Right over there. They told me if I see him coming, I gotta run and get in it and run because they'll give me a ticket. I usually stay here all day. And that's supposed to stay there. It's a pickup and drop off zone. I stay here all day. And the other day, the guy said to me, he's been told he has to give me a ticket if I stay. So he warned me, didn't give me a ticket. And I got out of there, but I told him, man, I'll get my car painted, so I ain't gonna be back before I leave. I ended up, I'm dropping it off to get new paint right now. It'll be there for a week, and then I'm gonna head to Naples. But I saw this guy here. I figured I'd show you what goes on out here. This is what goes on. People come out here in the spring and summer, and they just socialize, make their own entertainment or whatever. That's what me and A-Stott did all winter, We threw it down. This is where we made our raps. This is legendary shit. I'll never forget this as long as I live. I don't forget anything, but this right here is legendary. Okay, so if you're ever in Philadelphia, come to the train station, 30th on the porch, and hang out. If you go down Market Street, stop at 312 Lounge. Ask them if they know Scott Spears. They know who Scott Spears the First is. I was just there the other night. I'm gonna go there tomorrow. Say my goodbyes and everything. Coolest bar on Market Street in Old City. Absolutely. So don't be surprised. It's an all-black club. I'm the only white dude in it. That's how they know me so well but they treat me like family ever since I first got there. Ever since the day I walked there, they treat me like family. And they're better. They treat me better there than any other place in Philadelphia. And it's just, I don't know. They know, I don't know, whatever. The same respect. It's about respect, mutual respect, and appreciation. That's all it is. You show respect, you get respect. And that's what I do. That's what everybody should do. I try to set an example. I don't tell people what to do. I set an example for people. That's what I do. I'll hurt nobody. I'm not here to hurt nobody. So, I mean, I'm the best at everything I've ever done. So if I was wanted to hurt people, I'd be the best at that too. And I'm not about that. I could have been a Navy SEAL. I probably would have been the best of them. But I didn't want to kill nobody if I didn't have to. So I didn't do that. But I chose electronics, fire control, and I was the best fire controlman in the world, in the history of the world. I'm the best of the best of the best in the United States Navy, fire controlman. I'm a legend. So I chose what I wanted to do, and I was the best at that. So everybody, figure out what you love to do, find somebody to pay you to do it. You'll never work a day in your life. I've never worked a day in my life, except for I did some furniture moving back when I was like 19 and 20. That was for beer money, though. I don't count that. That was work. That was work. I did work some days in my life. When I did what I loved, I didn't work. So what I love to do is computers. And I'm the owner of the internet. I'm Scott Spears, the first. I can't get any better than that. So it is what it is. Just, when you're doing what you love to do, of course you're going to be at the top of your game, because you're not doing it for money. You're doing it because it's a passion. So when you're doing something, you're doing it whether you're getting paid or not. You're going to be good at it. If somebody's paying you to do it, then that's like a bonus. And I always consider my paycheck a bonus, because I'd be doing what I would do regardless of whether I got a paycheck at the end of the week. That's the secret to happiness, to having a happy life. 8 hours of your day, you're quote unquote at work, working, and then you got 8 hours of sleep, and you got, what the hell happens in the other 8 hours? Doing laundry and shit, whatever. Doing laundry, taking care of kids, whatever. I don't have any pets, plants, exes, or kids. Actually, I do have a pet. I take that back. I just got one. But I'm the smartest man on the planet. That's why I say that. I have no pets, plants, exes, or kids. I can't say that anymore. However, I still practice when even if I'm not preaching. I tell people, if you figure out what you love to do, find somebody to pay you to do it, you will never work a day in your life. And I've pretty much done that for 40 years on computers, played with computers. I'm the owner of the internet. I'm Scott Spears, the first of the best of the best of the best of the best. And the only thing I got in recognition of doing what I did is a letter to prove it and bragging rights. They're the top, the best. There's nobody better than me. I have the bragging rights to say that. There's nobody can take it from me, and I'm the only one who can do that. Anybody else that starts to brag, I can stop them. I'm better than them. And that's what's cool about it. And if I didn't do it, then I wouldn't have them, and they wouldn't mean anything. So I actually have to brag. I think it's like what part of my job. It's a hard part of it. Not really. I love doing it. So I love doing that too. I'll make it look like a joke. And you could take it as a joke, but I really am him. I really am the best. So I make it like a joke. That way people don't want to hear you talking about yourself all day. So I make it a joke. But it's true. That's the funny part. So, like, if you're on a ship, you're the captain, and you're at war. You have an inbound missile targeting your ship. Your radar system is down, inoperational. You're completely defenseless. You need to get your radar operational and online in time to save your life and the rest of the crew. You have all the names on planet Earth from which to choose from. You have 2 names to choose to have the maximum probability of survival. Do you know what those 2 names would be? Scott Spears. I'm him. It's me. Scott Spears the first. So, I'm the best, but I'm the coolest on the planet too. I am a cool white dude. Nobody can say I'm not. But I'm also the best at what I do, and I'm the owner of the internet. So, call it whatever you want. That is where I hail, right here. Philadelphia is the mecca of freedom and independence and liberty on planet Earth. Now right here, pretty much the coolest spot of them all I found. So I've been around. My office at one point, before I left leaving. It's 313 Arch Street. It's the coolest spot. I'm gonna be back. If I come back to live here, ever, I will live on the first floor of above that office, and I'm gonna buy every suite out and turn it into one big flat. And so that's what I'll do if I do come back, which I will. Only if I can get reserved parking across the street for my Lamborghini from the mayor. Then I'll definitely do it. I already talked to the mayor. Well, somebody did. I should. It's only for a limited amount of time. I'll just pay the ticket every day and just be my spot. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever it is. I think it would be cool. That's something for the city. It's the most famous car. It'll be the most famous car in the world. So I'll be driving it, looking for Honey Spears. It'll be funny as shit. It's gonna be for fun. So I am doing it for a good cause. I'm building an endowment for empowering you, for Julia's Joy, to put stress management and decision-making classes into schools. So I'll fund that. That's what it'll be for, and I'll have a good time doing it. I've done it before. That's what I do. I ride around with a woman that does not know where to go eat. And I've got an app for it now, Hangry Honey. And that's all we're gonna do, is do that. So I was doing it before anyway, might as well make an app around it. And now I'll just upgrade to a Lamborghini and won't have the vet. I can start with the vet, but it ain't about the car. They think it's a damn Lamborghini. They don't know. After a girl asked me, is that a Lamborghini? As a matter of fact, it is. She was with her mom. I don't know. I thought it was funny. It was in Cherry Hill at a 7-Eleven. It's funny. You see Lamborghinis and shit like that all the time. When I go where I'm going, there's a Lamborghini or a McLaren at every other stoplight. All the stoplights. It's bad as shit down there. So I'll fit right in down there. I fit right in right here too. I fit right in wherever I go. If I am the problem that you're having, then you need to take a look at yourself, because I can pretty much get along with everybody in the damn world. If there's something I did something wrong, then you must take a look at yourself and figure out something that you might have done, because I don't fuck with nobody. So that's the way it is. Everybody knows that. So don't start nothing that won't be nothing kind of shit. That's that old saying. That's an old saying. That's an old Mexican, Canadian, American saying. That's what they always said. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Indians, Mexicans, Americans, all that shit. It's just don't start nothing, won't be nothing. That's the exact phrase that should be used at every occasion. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. If everybody lived by that, there would be nothing. There ain't nobody to start nothing. Why would you start something? It wouldn't be nothing. That's the whole thing. So, and I'm good at that. I'm good at both ends. Either way, I do not start on anything. So, how you doing, man? I'm gonna get out of here. I've only done but so much. I can't let my car idle that long. I never will come out and say something. They'll give me the ticket. I've got to go. If I see one of these guys on a tricycle come around the corner, I know they're going to me. I've been here for a half an hour, and they told me not to. I used to stay here all day, 8 hours, not move. I would stop the car. So it's only a half hour. They're gonna know me though. They told me I told them I would not be back, and I'm only here for half an hour. I gotta get out of here. These guys were so cool to let me sit here. I'm not supposed to sit here. Amtrak now, they are the coolest cops. They came out here and found out what the fuck we were doing. And I told them, I said, everything we're doing is online. You can see what we're doing because I'm live broadcasting this shit. That's what we're doing. We had a fucking blast doing it. Ace Dot and I became best friends. You never would have thought that him and I'm an old white head. What do you call? No, what do you call? Old head. I'm an old head white Christian male professional. He was a middle-aged black Muslim bar-spitting son of a bitch, and we became best friends. I couldn't leave him out here in the cold. Listen. I always give everybody a clean slate. If somebody fucked me over, that doesn't mean the next person I assume is going to fuck me over. But I got fucked over every other time, other than the time that I helped Ace out. Ace is the only one that I've ever helped that did not fuck me over in return. Think about it. And everyone would thought it'd be the other way around. No. It's fucking wild. See, but I am not the type of person. I trust people to say as if the last person did not fuck me over. So had I not done that, I would have not given a ton of people a chance to even meet me or know me or whatever. How do you call it? I've helped a lot of people. So, and I don't, I go into something where if I'm giving you something, I don't expect you to give it back. I don't like, that's what a gift is. Here, take this and this. You know me? And I'm not, there's no scorecard and shit. So, anyway, he is the coolest dude, motherfucker I know. I had to go cop a dub. I went where we always go. I started talking about it. They weren't going to talk to me. I get out of the car and then they did, I told them about this is where I used to come. You guys don't recognize me. They you should recognize. I said, this is the only place I know. I said, no, my guy hooked me up. He started talking to me. I told, if you cannot find me online, you are on the wrong internet. I told him exactly who I am. I know who I am. Everybody knows, should know who I am. I want everybody to know who I am. I'm the owner of the internet. I'm Scott Spears the first. I'm him. If you ever wondered who owns the internet, it's me, Scott Spears the first. I'm the dude. Scott Spears, the baddest, pretty much baddest man on planet Earth. I've never taken second place in anything I've ever done. I've never lost anything. I'm undefeated in everything I've ever done. And so I'm that dude. It's almost like a curse, but I don't know what it feels like to lose. I've never been defeated in anything. So I'm on your team now. That's what's the good part about it. I'm on America's team. I am on America's team. So I'm not. If I was a bad guy, I'd be like Dr. Evil or fucking Lex Luthor or some shit. I'm not. I'm just. It's not. They're not. What do you call them? Mutually exclusive to be cool and a fucking super genius at the same time. It's not. It's not. They're not. I have got to go soon. In a minute. I'm leaving in a second. I have to go. I'm home. I am leaving now. I'm leaving. I just gotta go. I'm going. I know they're gonna say something. I gotta leave. I know they're gonna say something. I gotta go. All right, baby, you good? I gotta go. You good, baby? I'm leaving, baby. I got it. I'm not sitting here. You good, baby? Here we go. I'm not gonna stay here. I'm not. I'm gone. I'm out. We gotta go. I was just posting live. I'm still here. This cop rolled up. So I figured I'd jump in the car, get behind him. Now I'm scouting him. I'm scouting the police. I'm in my car, live. And we're still live. I'm Scott Spears, the first, the owner of the internet. We're sitting here reporting from the porch. You want to go this way? In the Mecca of freedom. That's the train station entrance. Right there you're looking at. It's a badass building. And here's you got the American flag. That's on my dash. The flag is on my dash. And there's the entrance. It's just a cool spot to be in. It's that's like a Roman damn Colosseum or some shit. It's a cool spot. You don't go fast because there's pedestrians everywhere. And you say, I just cruise through here. I love cruising through here because I don't have to get fast. I don't want to get fast. I'm just here to see people and shit. And they let them see me because I'm in a damn antique Corvette with fresh paint. I love driving this car slow around everywhere I go. I kill it right here. This is a good spot. So I ride around here and they looking at me, I'm looking at them just to see. And I think, if you don't want to have attention, don't buy or don't drive a antique Corvette or an antique car. I want people to look at me because I'm pretty. And I'm looking at them too. So I'm a people person. If you're they're going slow. What else is there to look at? They're going to look at the car, and I'm going to sit there looking at them. And I just smile when people make jokes and shit. I want people to look at me. I've always loved attention, so, well, I love the car, really, actually. You're going to get attention because it's attention getting car. So, you don't have to get a damn Lamborghini. It just needs to be. It's pretty, you know, if you take care of anything, but this is made to be pretty. It's like a pretty car. I like it. I love my car. And we're right here. I'm reporting from right by the train station. Here's the train station right here. Looks cool, right? This is where I drive. There, right there is the post office, which I think somebody said it's the IRS now. Not sure. So he said he used to work there with the post office. That's what's right in front of me. I'm right here to my left. This is the view you get right down the porch. It's right down here. There's all the damn benches and shit. There's like, I don't know, 5 on each side or whatever. And I go, that's where I hang sometimes. And, you know, that's where I was between November 13th and, you know, now still I'm leaving. But this is it. And straight ahead, at the end of this, you see the City Hall. I'm going to take you around City Hall. Fuck it, I'm going around City Hall one more time. I haven't been around City Hall yet. Not today. And not yet been around it. So we'll take y'all down live, Scott Spears the First, down Market Street till we get to City Hall, the most beautiful building on planet Earth. Okay, I'm not finished with this shit. Yeah, I'm still driving live. We're going across the Schuylkill right now on a bridge, and then behind us is the train station that we said. You look over here to the left, where I'm looking over, and there's that big glass building. There's a lot of glass in Philadelphia. Glass Union has made a lot of buildings around here, and they're beautiful. And you can tell some buildings were supposed to be finished in glass and were finished in steel or whatever, or they have vice versa. It was depending on which union was on strike at the time or some shit. Now look, straight ahead of us is the City Hall of Philadelphia. We go straight towards it, and it's the most beautiful building. I say it's the most beautiful building in the United States. And my judgment counts. I've been all over. I've been in the United States. There's a lot of pretty ones, but you got to figure for what they had to work with and who they were. This was the state of the art at the time. They had what they had, skill. And they fucking knocked out the park with this building. And they say they spent too much on the building. They always somebody complained about how much they spent on the fucking building, and who cares how much they spent? Now they've always complained, and there were people that didn't like the design of this building, and were complaining back then. So you'll never be able to satisfy anybody all the time, but you'll see it in front of us. It was the first thing you see when I let this guy go in front of us. And this is a view you get. I come down here anytime, all the time. I've been down here for a lot of times. And I was here the other night. I was here Sunday night from 3 in the morning to 4 in the morning, singing and selling jokes as I went around City Hall with the speaker and microphone. And had a blast. And then that was just being fun. And then did it the next day, during the day, and into the night for 6 hours. I ended up going to 312 Lounge. I had a good time there. The first night when the virus left, the virus kept its treaty with humanity or whatever it was, and we know that we can trust the virus. If the virus says it's going to leave and marks its day on the calendar, May 31st, at a certain time, you can at least I can say you trust that it will do that, because it had, full out recognized that the Julian calendar and would advertise its withdrawal and retreat from our longitude, latitude, known as Pennsylvania, on May 31st, and that happened. I was celebrating at 312 Lounge, like 312 Market, when it happened. So I personally, from in the trenches, tell you that I defeated the virus. I have put the virus into the future, into 2025. I am solely responsible for doing that. 100%. It was my idea. for saving humanity from the Chinese coronavirus. And I'm just celebrating. I've been celebrating now. And all I'm doing is trying to be recognized for what I've done. You know, I'm the man that sent the virus into the future, into 2025. Scott Spears the first. I'm supposed to win. I've never lost anything I've ever done. I've never even lost much as a coin toss. Okay? So if you thought this was a life or death, like a battle between me and Scott Spears the first, and a one-celled organism that does not even have a brain, you know I was going to fuck it up. I fucked it up. Okay? I do what I did. And look, watch this. This is going to come around. This is the thing again. It's bad as shit. Watch it. It's a badass building. It's there. And it was like, people were complaining that you had to go around the building because they put it right in the middle. I like the fact that it's in the middle because you get to look at it. You know what I'm talking about? You get to see it. You know what I mean? So if it wasn't in the middle, you'd have to go by it. I like the fact. So people always complain. But I said, well, back then they had to be able to go through it. It looks like you could drive a horse and cart through that if you had to. I've walked through it, so I don't know. Maybe at some point, maybe they didn't like horses in there or something. I don't know. But fuck it, I like that it's in the middle. It's gorgeous. So this is the view you get. I go all around it all night long. I went around 7 times. I went around 6 times. I went around 20 times. I went around 20 sometimes the other night, singing with a microphone and a speaker. Driving around this motherfucker, around and around 20 times, all night long. That's what I did. I burned a half a tank of gas going around this motherfucker. I was killing it. I was having a fucking blast. I just going around this bitch singing and talking some shit. I was at a public service safety announcement. I was telling them, it's slow and safe. Safe is fast. It's not a race, people. All night long, I just go around through here and say, slow is safe. Safe is fast. This is not a race, people. It's not a race. Okay? Just keep it slow. That right there, I believe that's the first. Is that the Masonic Temple? That's the first Masonic Temple or some shit. That's the one Benjamin Franklin and George Washington were at. Straight ahead, that building, I'm pretty sure. And right next to me, right here, that's City Hall. Yeah, people go through this shit right here. That's bad as shit, right? Look at that. That's a good view there. So this is my view today. I take my time, because these people don't know how to fucking drive anyway. They really don't. They're out here just, they're sightseeing and shit. And I'm just going slow. I think a race. If it was a race, I fucking won it anyway. That's what I tell them. I say, it ain't a race. If it was a race, I would have won the motherfucker anyway. If it was a race, yeah. And then if it was a race, I've never taken second place in anything. So this virus had no chance. The virus stood no chance against me. And I used its own intelligence as a weapon to defeat it. To basically, I don't know if it's really dead or not, but I'll find out in 2025 when it gets back. We'll either be, we'll see remnants of it because it died of starvation, lack of hosts, due to herd immunity. Herd immunity will take it out in 2025. Or somehow, if I'm wrong, which I usually am not, it may be a variant. It could be a mutation. They always mutate. That's what viruses do. It could be virus Delta, 61 Charlie 5.76S before I do not know that. I do not know what the virus is doing. The virus does not know what I'm doing. Like I said, I believe in this in 2025. I don't have anybody telling me contrary to what I'm talking about. There's nobody that's told me I'm wrong. There's nobody that can deny what I did, and I want recognition for what I've done. That's really all I want is the recognition. And pretty much I want all the awards, accolades, and everything that comes with being a savior of humanity on planet Earth right now. Okay, I'm Scott Spears the first. I'm the owner of the internet. Okay, and I saved planet Earth from the deadly Chinese coronavirus. I did that. Okay, and I'm going around right now, around the Mecca of freedom and independence and liberty on planet Earth. This is City Hall in Philadelphia. And I'm Scott Spears the first, the owner of the internet. Now, this is where I hail. This is where I go. I'm here all the time. This is where I circle. This is why I post here. And this is where you find the this is the side view. It's going to go ahead. This is your view right here. It's cool as shit, right? I went around this thing the other night. I don't know how many times I went around it. 20 sometimes with a speaker and a microphone singing. I was just fucking singing all night and telling jokes. I stopped where it says civil servant parking or something. So no, it's council parking only or something. City council. And y'all saw it. I did it live. It was funny. Who else is gonna do it? I would do that. Scott Spears. Who else is gonna do it? I'm Scott Spears is first. And I don't do it. Then who else would there be to do it? I'm the dude that does that shit. I mean, makes sense. Who else would do it? If they did do it, they were just trying to be acting like me. And there's only one me. I'm Scott Spears the first. They'd act like me. Or you get an actor to pretend like they're me one day or some shit. There's no other Scott Spears the first. I'm him. It's me. As long as y'all. I'm him. I'm the baddest. I'm that MFOT. Okay. That's me. .com, hashtag, either way. The owner of the internet. Scott Spears, the first. This is City Hall. Right there, look at that. Is that bad spot? Ain't going nowhere anyway. Everything's going slow. That's your view. That's your view all day. It's right here. It's beautiful. So badass. I come around. That's why I come around this thing so many times. It's gorgeous. It's only about one of the best ways to get a look at it. You just go keep going around with the motherfucker. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? It's so fun. I go back. Let's go around this motherfucker. Yeah, this is fun. I'll go around it. I don't want to hurt anybody. That's the side you want to go around them. This is fun. So, there's nobody coming out with it. But I usually don't. Not with all these people. If you do it at night, they'll pull you over. If you do it here during the day, there's everybody around. You don't care as much. I don't know. You gotta be careful. I'm careful. I don't want to fuck the car up or hurt anybody, so I don't do it. Around this thing. There's certain potholes you want to pass. If you know the potholes, then you're good. I know all the manhole covers, all the potholes, all the places you need to be and not be. And every side of the street. I don't want to ride with this thing on the whole time. But here, up here, look at this. This is your view. I was killing around it. This is gorgeous here. Look at that. That building. This is where I was standing when I made that. And I was singing the other night, right here. I was right here, parked right here. This is a fucking gorgeous building. This is where I was. Singing in that badass. This is badass. Look at that. I love it here. Now you know why I go around this bitch like 20 times. It's fucking gorgeous. The whole damn thing is. I don't want to hit these bumps. I don't want to hit people. I don't want to hit this channel. Yeah, people are sad. But anyway, it's fun. So I do that. Let's go around this motherfucker. So I go around and around and around and around and around and around this motherfucker all night long. It's fun. And I don't hurt nobody. I just like going around it. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. I like going around it. I just go around it, around it. It's nothing to it. I just like doing it. It's fun. It's gorgeous. Look at that. That's why I go around it. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I just go around it. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. This is why I go around this bitch. It's so pretty. Look at that. So, you guys see what I'm seeing now when I go around it. This is the prettiest fucking building. I say it's the prettiest building in the world. That's what I say. I believe it is. For it is. Yeah. So, That's why I say the prettiest building in the world. Right there. It's the whole thing. You see from every angle. That's why I go around the buildings. And it's City Hall, Philadelphia, the Mecca of freedom and independence, liberty, multi-error. I'm Scott Spears, first, the owner of the internet. This is where hell. No. This is we're closing in on the spot where I was up here just doing my COVID test and sat there and told jokes for an hour or so the other night. So, I guess it was Saturday night. I sat right here, parked here, with a speaker and a microphone, and sang and told jokes right here. It was so. I got on it live. I was doing it live with you guys. So I just wanted you to see what I do. I do it again. I did it before. Not here though, but here at least I got on live. The first time I did it, I got it on live. So I did it and broadcasted it. And you guys, now you see why I come here. It's a cool city. It's a cool city. It's a cool place to be. Now, I'm Scott Spears the First, the owner of the internet. And what's it? What do you got? This is like some guy coming around with me. It's like a Maserati or some shit. But I like going around. I do it at night by myself. Nobody else is out here. I just go around. Why not? Ain't nothing else there. It's fucking stuff. If nobody's on it, there's nobody to see do it. That's what I did. You know what I mean? I might as well go around this bitch. Just to get a good look at the fucking building. Look at the view that I have. Just driving around it. You know, it doesn't matter what you're doing. The view that you have as you go around the building in your peripherals is fucking what you actually see. If you take comparing 486 computer, that'd be like your focus vision, and your peripherals would be more like a supercomputer. Your peripheral vision is like a supercomputer compared to 486 as your straight vision, because you pick up much more on your peripheral than you do when you look straight ahead. That's why when you're race car driving, you want to learn to drive out of your peripherals, because that's what you use faster, way faster. So you know you're processing more just by driving through than you do at something. You know what I mean? And looking straight at it, you still get a great little picture. But this is what we say. This is what I say. I like seeing it in motion too. That's why I have to go around and around. So that's what I appreciate about Philadelphia. This is the first architecture. That's the first Masonic temple that you see me go around there. And I don't know, I'm not into Masonic shit, but it's art. They pride themselves. Their base is a deal with like architecture and being that Arch Street would be the coolest street. That's where my office was. One block from. It's right around a block from the first post office, 312 Market is where that one we go today. I want to go there today. I gotta get this car back. So I might get some tires and put on real fast. I gotta get off here. This is Scott Spears the First, the owner of the internet, reporting from the Mecca of freedom and independence and liberty. I am the cure for the knowledge of the COVID. Do not test. Do not test. If you do not test, you have zero chance of transferable. Zero positives. Zero new cases. Zeros across the board. Do not test. This is Scott Spears the First, the owner of the internet. Over and out. I think I got it. That's so funny. Shit. That's fun. I just sit by there. watch a party.
It's the airing of the grievances. It's like, fuck. Alright? It's the airing of the
Freestyle, let's go.
The Festivus, remember?
Show me some love.
Right.
Show me some love.
Okay.
I'm from a city of Philly.
Right.
Brotherly love.
Okay.
I'm showing love.
Right.
Papa, he was a plug.
Right.
You talking that shit, talking legit. Catch me like a hug.
Okay.
Being a thug.
Right.
I was blessing it up.
Right.
Never was victim. No, bitch, blessing you up.
Okay.
I ain't stressing you up.
Okay.
On blocks, my ladder, my toolie, my nigga, we was blessing it up.
Right.
These niggas be blessing it up.
Right.
Talking too tough. What?
Okay.
I ain't never seen you do shit.
Okay.
Keep it lit.
Right.
You get with me, get your shit twisted like a twisted tea.
Okay.
Hey, stop. Low kick. Everybody around here know me.
Right.
Upset Broad Street, baby. Yeah, I was motherfucking beat.
Okay.
That's how I gotta eat. My kids out here, I got fought, I gotta sleep.
Right.
You talking about a burner? I think I ain't had my heat. No
Okay.
bitch. Keeping it lit. Blessing the kings and queens out this bitch.
Right.
Ain't no in between. Shorty got nice ass jeans out this bitch.
Okay.
Got a turkey I ain't seen out this bitch.
Right.
I'ma take off like a beam out this bitch.
Okay.
Hey, stop. For myself, with me and Scott Spears, with the team out this bitch.
Scott Spears is the first.
Blessing the people, we trying to be equal. Everybody trying to be equal.
Okay.
Fuck, making up song.
Right.
Making up a fucking sequel.
Okay.
Kill, track, back,
Right.
neck, Cadillac, black on.
Okay.
Black, my swag high on.
Right.
Full attack, you can get dumped on. Like Shaq, you talking little ass guns,
Okay.
never gonna clap. Don't come back.
Okay.
I go through black sack straps, run up on him, kick clap.
Right.
Open up your whole top and take the cheese off like a fucking Big Mac.
Okay.
I was posted where my kids at, with my Aggies with them big beards and them lick backs.
Okay.
8K, let it click clack. I can your ass out, nigga.
Right.
Sit back, sit low, respect. Blessing the people for checks.
Okay.
I did it for free, so nigga
Right.
just drop me a check.
Right.
That's some respect. Nike motherfucker get wet.
Okay.
I'ma make my paper all layer this jet.
Right.
Layer check, take a trip. Sure they got a
Okay.
trick. I'ma hit.
Right.
Then jump in the whip.
Okay.
You mad cause the nigga been lit.
Right.
Ace gotta get too many flicks.
Okay.
I ain't had too many picks.
Okay.
Cause most niggas making me sick.
Right.
I'ma shake like a big ass yard.
Okay.
With my pick. Period. I got it. Flow style. Out of pocket. Clips plus clips. That's high shit. Send a nigga to the doctor. The bars and the games out of pocket.
Okay.
Game, queen, pop. I can't help you. I'm that guy.
Right.
You thought I wasn't a G. Nigga,
Okay.
but I'm too fly to spirit. OMG. Shorty got a turkey. I said OMG.
Okay.
You don't know low kick. You be sitting back being low kick.
Right.
This for right for the people. I was out here being real equal.
Right.
Let's make another CD.
Okay.
Hey, let's make another sequel.
Okay. This is Scott Spears the first. Over and out.
This is Scott Spears the First, the owner of the internet, reporting. I'm here at City Hall in the Mecca of freedom and independence and liberty on planet Earth. Now, I'm with my kitten. She and I have staked out our territories. We have already been to the porch. We did a live broadcast from the porch. Now, we've already been around City Hall probably about half a dozen times at least. And I'm giving them a public service safety announcement. I'm letting them know this. I have the speaker, and it's lit up. Okay, in the passenger seat, and what I have is a microphone to go with it. And the speaker blinks, and I sing. What I do, I sing my COVID song. I have a test that I do. And if I cannot sing the song, then I might have the COVID. Doesn't mean I have it. It just means I might have it. So I plug my stuff in right
This
here.
is Scott Spears the First,
I'm good.
the owner of the internet. I'm still live here, but it's 11 o'clock.
Keep this
I'm going to go ahead and
going.
kill this feed and
I've been doing a public service.
tune in
safety
next time at 9 o'clock. I don't know when.
For about
You know,
an
when you see me
hour.
live, get on there.
Go around.
It'll
the
be
City
9
Hall,
o'clock or maybe 8 o'clock. I don't
and
know.
I let them
But
know
I'm set for
to
9
keep
o'clock
this up.
to 11
It's not a
o'clock
race. It is not a
daily.
race. She's
Okay,
doing
now
that. She just wants to sit in my lap.
tune in if you want to check
She's
it out.
fine,
You know, see some of my other videos. You can. It's cheerswithspears.com, or just throw a stick in a computer and yell Scott Spears the First. And check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you want to check it out. See what I'm putting down. And yeah, hasta la vista. Hasta luego. Take it easy, people. Peace out.